It is an East Side problem. It's a statewide problem, it's a nationwide problem, and it's a worldwide problem.
If it's a perfect tent, condensation on the inside is going to be like moldy and gross really, really fast. And if it's not a perfect tent, you're going to get like leaking rain in there as well as that.
Tent City 4 has been a community for me.
You have this dead air concept. At no point is the tarp touching the tent, and that allows for, you know, some sort of ventilation. And so everybody gets fairly creative with it.
It takes a lot of money to live in this town. You're talking, everybody, $3,000 a month. It's going to take half of that for rent. The other half to eat on.
The truth is that we're mostly the working poor. When you end up losing your home, it's usually just a paycheck away.
At first, being homeless, it was scary. I didn't know where the next meal was going to come from, how I was going to get my clothes whether or not I was going to wake up alive.
If you have to work late and you miss the closing deadline for getting into the shelter that night, you're out in the streets the whole night.
Tent City is home for the residents that live here. They go to work, they come home at night, and they're home. We have a TV out there, they can watch the news, have something to eat, go to bed, just like you guys do, just like most of America does. Only difference is we live in tents.
Basically, everything that the camp does, the camp itself decides.
The fact that it's run by homeless people for homeless people,
Tent City 4,
I think is also about dignity.
My schedule here can revolve around my needs. The tent is mine every single night, every single
We
day.
move every 90 days. Bellevue was trying to get us out in 60 days, and they spent over $250,000
Every
to do
time
that.
Tent City 4 moves, it's controversial because we're always going to a new neighborhood.
The people that are adventurous will bring a batch of cookies over, or
That's
they'll
when
bring
the
the
neighbors
council.
get up and say, oh, no, 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 our children are going to die and the crime's going to go and our property values are going to be lowered. None of which ever happens, of course.
Whose neighborhood do they think we should go to? It's obviously not their neighborhood.
They'll see the faces of the Tent City residents, and their natural goodness overcomes their fears.
So far this year in King County, 45 homeless people, 45, have died outside alone or been murdered.
I had the choice between either paying my rent,
When I was out on the
keeping my
streets,
heat, phone,
my
and other
friends
utilities going.
killed themselves.
Every place was filled up in Seattle. And
Why not help
you got
people?
applications high as the Space Needle.
People are afraid of what they don't know.
God's ashamed of us and the public's ashamed of us.
It's not camping.
Some people have made wrong
Survival.
choices.
I wish they would just see that we're all human beings.
Everybody's story is unique.
Homeless people really need a shelter.